So I want to kind of start off with the basics. Where should I hire virtual assistants from? So this is what you don't want to do as someone new to hiring virtual assistants. You don't want to go hire two people from the Philippines, two people from India, two people from South Africa. You're just adding a lot of extra work to your plate. There are going to be cultural differences. There's going to be time zone differences. There's going to be different communication styles. You're going to have to get them to work together with each other. And not that it can't be done. There's plenty of very diverse companies out there, and you can do that eventually once you master hiring. But you're adding a lot of extra work to your plate. When you're starting out, try your best to hire all your people from one location. If you don't want it to be the Philippines, make it the UK, whatever it is. Stick with one place. As you get better at hiring, that's when you incorporate other places. Now, the Philippines is a fantastic starting point for a lot of different reasons. And those of you who go to Outsource School, we have a free trial where we have a video called Hiring from the Philippines 101. And it just goes through all the benefits of hiring from the Philippines. And here are just some of them. First is time zone. And we'll talk about this a little bit more after, but out of all the places in the world, they're the most used to working I want to say US hours, but I know a lot of you guys are from the UK, but hours that are not their main hours, because the main industries in the Philippines are the BPO industries, customer service, telemarketing, stuff like that, which run on US and UK times. So that is a very common job there. Asking people to work different time zones is not as big of a deal as it is in other countries. Culture is big. First of all, they consume a lot of the same content, whether it's music, video games, books, movies, like all that stuff, which is incredibly helpful, especially if you're selling US or UK products and services. But they're also just a great culture fit because their culture is all about family. And if you want to reduce turnover in your business, one of the best ways to reduce turnover is to create a family inside your business where people like each other, they root for each other, they don't want to leave their family. No one wants to be taken away or leave their family. And their culture is all about family. They live with large families. Their church is their family. Their community is their family. So you kind of already have a starting point into their culture. Cost is obviously a factor. The minimum wage in the Philippines is about $12 a day. So not $12 an hour, $12 a day. So it's not that tough to beat it. And I'm not saying you have to pay people poorly. I had VAs when we sold Free Up that were making over $20 an hour. When we sold Free Up, we took $500,000 from the sale and gave it to our team in the Philippines to make sure they were taken care of it and made sure they kept their jobs and their bonuses and all of that. So you can treat people very well, but the cost of living is a lot lower. So you can hire a great virtual assistant for $5 to $10 an hour, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So, and that is a great rate for them. If they're going out and finding a normal job, it's going to be more in that $3 to $4 an hour range. Again, very, very easy to beat. And I can go on and on. They speak English at a high level. They learn English at school, which is perfect for someone like me who only speaks English. And communication is a big part of hiring virtual assistants. So bottom line, pick a place. It doesn't have to be the Philippines, but the Philippines is a great place as a starting point if you've never hired VAs before.